Did you know that every zebra has a unique pattern of black and white stripes just like human fingerprints? Yes, that's right. Each zebra is a unique individual distinguished by its own specific pattern of stripes. This is one of the many captivating aspects of zebras that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. Their striking black and white stripes are as unique as they are beautiful. Isn't that interesting? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more to learn about zebras. Zebras, a member of the horse family, are native to Africa. These captivating creatures are known for their distinctive black and white stripes, which are as unique to each individual as human fingerprints. Standing at about 4 to 5 feet at the shoulder and weighing anywhere between 400 to 900 pounds, zebras are a wonderful blend of strength and beauty. There are 3 main types of zebras: the plains zebra, the mountain zebra, and the Grevy's zebra, each with its own unique stripe pattern and habitat preferences. The plains zebra, for instance, is the most widespread, found in great numbers across the grasslands of East and Southern Africa. On the other hand, the mountain zebra and the Grevy's zebra are more geographically confined, residing in the arid, mountainous regions of South Africa and northern Kenya, respectively. Now that we know where they live, let's dive into their lifestyle. Zebras live a pretty interesting life, you know. Their daily routines are a testament to their adaptability and resilience in the wild. So let's dive right in and discover what a day in the life of a zebra looks like. One of the most striking zebra habits is their herd behavior. Zebras are social animals who live in large groups called harems. A typical harem consists of one dominant male or stallion, a handful of females or mares, and their young ones. There's strength in numbers, and this social structure provides them with protection against predators. Speaking of predators, zebras have developed some clever defensive tactics. When threatened, they form a close-knit group with the foals in the middle and the adults facing outward in a circle. This formation confuses predators, making it hard to single out an individual zebra to attack. Pretty smart, right? Now let's talk about their migratory behaviors. Zebras are nomadic animals and don't stay in one place for long. Their movements are largely dictated by the availability of food and water sources. During the dry season, zebras undertake a long and arduous journey in search of greener pastures. These migrations can involve hundreds, sometimes thousands of zebras moving together in a spectacular display of unity and perseverance. Despite these challenges, zebras don't just survive, they thrive. Their days are filled with activities such as grazing, drinking, and grooming. Yes, grooming. Zebras often engage in mutual grooming, where they nibble and bite at each other's coats to remove dirt and parasites. This is not just a cleanliness routine, but also a way to strengthen social bonds within the herd. As the day draws to a close, zebras sleep standing up. They have developed this habit to quickly escape predators if needed. However, they do lie down occasionally when they feel safe, with one member of the herd always staying awake to keep watch. Speaking of surviving, have you ever wondered what zebras eat? Zebras are herbivores, which means they eat plants. Not just any plants, mind you, but they have a certain preference for what fills their striped bellies. Now, you might be picturing a zebra delicately nibbling on a flower, but the truth is, they're quite the rugged eaters. Zebras primarily feed on a variety of grasses, but they don't shy away from leaves, bark, and fruits when the opportunity arises. You might wonder, how do zebras find food in the vast African plains? Well, zebras are quite the nomads. They're always on the move, constantly grazing as they travel across the savanna. They're equipped with strong and sharp upper front teeth that efficiently clip grass close to the ground, and their back teeth crush and grind the food, preparing it for digestion. A zebra's diet is intrinsically linked with the changing seasons. During the rainy season, when the grass is lush and plentiful, zebras are in their element. They can spend up to 60% of their day grazing, taking advantage of the abundant food supply, but as the dry season sets in, the grass becomes sparse and zebras need to travel further in search of food. It's during this time that they rely more heavily on the bark and leaves of trees and shrubs. Interestingly, zebras have a symbiotic relationship with other animals like wildebeests and gazelles. These animals follow zebras during their migrations, taking advantage of the shorter grass that zebras leave behind, which is easier for them to eat. It's a win-win situation, showing nature's interconnectedness in action. And let's not forget about water. Zebras need to drink water almost daily, which is why they're usually found within 25 kilometers of a water source. However, during the dry season, they can survive on the moisture from dew and the plants they eat. So, that's what fills a zebra's belly, but how long do they usually live? In the wild, zebras live for up to 25 years. Quite an impressive feat for an animal that faces many challenges throughout its lifetime. Their lives are a constant dance with danger as they have to evade predators like lions, cheetahs, and hyenas. Not to mention the hardships brought on by drought, disease, and human interference. Their aging process is similar to that of their close relatives, horses. As they grow older, their muzzles begin to gray and their teeth wear down. However, unlike domesticated horses, zebras have to fend for themselves, making survival in their golden years a bit more challenging. Despite these hardships, zebras are resilient creatures. They've adapted to their harsh environments and continue to thrive. They are a testament to the enduring spirit of life in the wild. So, zebras live a pretty long life in the wild, but can they be pets? Many people wonder if zebras can be kept as pets. The answer is no. While their black and white stripes are undoubtedly charming, zebras are wild animals, not domesticated ones. Domestication is a process that takes thousands of years, and zebras simply haven't gone through that process. They retain their natural instincts, which include a strong flight response and a tendency to be aggressive when they feel threatened. These instincts make them unpredictable and potentially dangerous to keep around humans, especially children. Zebras are considerably larger than the common household pet. They can grow up to 8 feet long and weigh up to 900 pounds. That's about the size of a small horse. Imagine trying to provide adequate space and care for an animal of that size in your home. It's a daunting task, to say the least. There are also legal restrictions to consider. In many countries, it's illegal to keep zebras as pets without a special permit. These laws are in place to protect both the animals and the people who might otherwise attempt to keep them as pets. Even if you were able to get such a permit, there's the question of the zebra's well-being to consider. Zebras are herd animals, which means they are happiest and healthiest when they are in a group with their own kind. Keeping a zebra isolated from other zebras is not in the animal's best interest. Lastly, zebras have specialized dietary needs that can be challenging to meet in a domestic setting. They primarily eat grasses, and they need to consume a large quantity each day to stay healthy. They also require access to a constant source of fresh water. Providing for these needs can be difficult and expensive, so there you have it. Zebras are fascinating creatures, but they belong in the wild, not in our backyards. They are not suitable pets, but that doesn't mean we can't appreciate and respect them from a distance. Let's leave zebras where they belong, in the wild, living their lives as nature intended. We've learned so much about zebras today. These fascinating creatures, characterized by their uniquely patterned black and white stripes, are more than just a spectacle of nature. They lead intricate lives, exhibiting intriguing habits that are as unique as their stripes. We dove into their lifestyle, observing their social dynamics within their herds, how they migrate in search of water and fresh grasslands, and their incredible adaptability to the harsh conditions of the African savanna. Their diet, primarily consisting of grass, shrubs, herbs, twigs, and leaves, plays a critical role in their survival, adapting to the changing seasons and availability of food sources. We also addressed the compelling question, why can't zebras be kept as pets? Their wild nature, strong survival instincts, and the fact that they are not domesticated makes them unsuitable for a home setting. They belong to the wild, and that's where they thrive best. Moreover, we learned about their lifespan, averaging between 25 to 30 years in the wild, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. Our journey through the life of zebras underscores the importance of understanding and respecting the natural habitats of these wonderful creatures. They're not just beautiful to look at, they're a vital part of our world's ecosystem. Remember, every species tells a story, so subscribe to Animards to learn more about the wonderful world of animals. Thanks for watching.